I can't begin to tell you, and I mentioned this on Monday. You can't play any better than they're playing right now. They're doing, like Jay said, all the little things. And for a baseball purist like I am, I couldn't be happier. I mean, they're putting the ball in play. I mentioned Diaz's nice sacrifice bunt last night. And the Guardians, excuse me, the Guardians look bad. I mean, I thought the Braves looked bad. The Guardians are looking as bad as the Braves, and Braves are having their problems. They got beat again last night by the Dodgers. Chris Sale was shutting them out, and then all of a sudden, boom, the Dodgers win the ball game last night, 3-1. Mookie Betts another home run. But I mean, I can't begin to tell you how good the Padres are playing. I mean, if you haven't watched the games, they're 6-0. But if you watch the game, the way they're doing it, I mean, they're coming in and they're just beating the opponent. They're putting the opponent on their heels every night. Everything they need to do, they're doing. And of course, things are going to even out. But man, Atlanta looked like they weren't ready to start the year, and they got all kinds of problems. I don't know if you read it. Reynaldo Lopez, their opening day starter, or second day starter, he threw Friday night. He's having shoulder surgery. Profar gets suspended. We're going to get into that here shortly, and I'm sure there are people out there that want to comment on that. And I'm gonna lay out a scenario on Profar, and then you can give me your opinion. But man, the Padres just unbelievable. And then today, if you're just tuning in, didn't get the word, Jackson Merrill here in about 6 minutes are going to be holding a press conference at Petco Park. AJ Preller is going to announce a 9-year contract extension with Jackson Merrill for $135 million plus a club option in 2035. So a lot of things going on good for the Padres right now. We're going to go back, take a look at earlier in the week, starting Monday night. Jackson Merrill bobblehead night. They rolled in on a cold, wet, foggy night, 43,404. And I mentioned on the show Monday that there were going to be people going home ticked off. Well, they gave out bobbleheads to the first 40,000, so it looks like 3,404 people didn't get a Jackson Merrill bobblehead. Well, you know what? Over the next 9 or 10 seasons, I'm sure there are going to be several Jackson Merrill bobblehead nights, so you're probably going to get one. But the Padres in that first game against the Guardians beat them 7-2. They out hit them 12-8. Padres 4 for 8 with runners in scoring position that night. Cleveland 0 for 4. Kyle Hart, left-hander who last year went 13-3 in the KBO, earned his first big league win. He'd pitched in the big leagues prior to with Boston and had no success. Not little, he had no success. 32 years of age, picks up his first major league win. Gavin Sheets, two-run doubles. Jason Hayward made a contribution, a sac fly in the second, an RBI double in the fifth. Kyle Hart, 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. Both earned. They were both solo home runs, a walk, 4 strikeouts. Thought he threw the ball pretty well. I like his delivery. I think he's going to be okay. I think he's going to help this ball club. I liked him in spring training when I saw him. And, you know, again, I think he's just kind of getting his feet wet. I don't know if he's fully stretched out, but hey, you know what? He hung in there for 5 innings against a pretty good hitting ball club that, granted, the Braves or the Indian or Guardians, I can't even get the name right, are struggling right now. And in the bullpen, once again, getting the job done. Alec Jacob, an inning, couple of hits. Yuki Matsui struck out the side. Adrian Morahone, an inning, 1 hit, a strikeout. Wandy Peralta, 1-2-3 inning. Bullpen, what? Bullpen's given up 1 run in 24 innings. Are you kidding me? I mean, again, everything is smelling like a rose right now. If you're a Padre, a ball player, Padre fan, Padre front office employee. The other night, Fernando 2 for 5, an RBI. Arise finally got a hit. Monday night, 1 for 4. Manny was 3 for 5. Gavin Sheets, 3 for 3 that night, 2 doubles, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Jason Hayward made a nice contribution. And then last night, Padres shut out Cleveland 7-0. They out hit them 10-2. Padres last night, though, were not good with runners in scoring position, only 2 for 14. But Michael King, I mean, you talk about a guy that was dealing. Remember, he couldn't get out of the third inning, the opening day start against Atlanta last Thursday. He went out there last night and powered his way through 5 innings, 11 punch outs, 7 of them on strike by fastballs. Man, the two-seamer was working. The four-seamer was working. His changeup was okay. He threw a couple good changeups. I don't think he was real happy with that. And his sweeper wasn't great. I mean, he was able to locate his fastball last night, and that's what really did the trick for him. I thought he was outstanding. I mean, he just powered through the Cleveland lineup, and they got some dudes that can hit. Then once again, they went to the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada went out there, mowed him down. Yuki Matsui got himself in a little bit of trouble. 2 walks, but 2 strikeouts. They brought in Jason Adam to get him out of that mess. He won an inning and a third, did hit a batter last night with a couple of punch outs. And then how about this? Omar Cruz. Now, a lot of you don't know about Omar Cruz. Omar Cruz was in the Padre organization, and he was one of the guys that was sent to Pittsburgh in the Joe Musgrove deal. And the Padres got him back. Left-hander, made his major league debut. He'd been sitting down in that bullpen since opening day, waiting to get an opportunity. And he came in last night, and man, he was nails. A 1-2-3 ninth inning, non-save situation. But a 1-2-3 ninth inning, first batter he faced, he struck out. His stuff looked good. And again, he's a young kid getting an opportunity, but man, he got an arm. That was a good get. And, you know, we're talking about Mike Schill. We got to give A.J. Preller a lot of credit. A.J., man, how about Gavin Sheets? I told you Gavin Sheets. I thought Gavin Sheets could be a good player for the Padres. I told you that. I told you that before he ever showed up in training camp because I watched the guy. He just needed to change some things. Number one, he needed to get out of Chicago. And number two, he needed to try not to do too much. And now, like I mentioned Monday, he's using the entire field. He's not trying to be pull happy, and you saw that Monday night again. You know, he hits the ball to right one time, he hits it to left the next time. He's using the entire field and really work in the middle of the diamond. So we got to give A.J. Preller a lot of credit, man. And then this morning, announcing that Jackson Merrill's going to be here for another decade. That's awesome. You know, we got Fernando playing great. He stole his fourth base last night. Stay healthy, Fernando. Stay healthy. Made that great sliding catch out in right field. Man, doing a little bit of everything. I mean, last night Fernando was 0 for 2 with 2 walks, but he had a sac fly, scored a run, and drove in 2 runs last night. And as I mentioned, stole his fourth base. The guy went 0 for last night and helped the ball club win. That's the type of ball player he can be. I remember as a kid here, and Willie Mays said, you know, you could go 0 for 4, but you can help your ball club win a game. Well, Fernando went 0 for 2 last night, and he helped his team win a game. Last night, offensively, Rise 1 for 5. He's hitting 087. Think about that. The Padres are 6-0, and Luis Rise is hitting 087 right now. But right now, Fernando's hitting 409. Machado's hitting 381. Bogart 278. Jackson Merrill 400 right now. I mean, those guys are getting the job done. And we know at some point in time, Luis Rise is going to get rolling and really get it rolling. But Padres, man, third shutout. That's damn good stuff. This team is getting the job done in a big way right now. The thing that I'm loving, and they're taking advantage of the rule where you can only go over to first base and try to pick a guy off twice. They're pushing the envelope right now, and I love it. And you're seeing some other teams doing what the Padres are doing, but the Padres are doing it. And the other thing, Manny's got 3 stolen bases. Bogarts has got 3 stolen bases. You know, those guys are over 30 years of age. I start getting a little worried, especially with the injury history. You know, Manny doesn't come out in many games, and he came out with that cramp last Saturday, but he was back in the lineup on Sunday. I don't know. I just worry when you run, you're putting your body in jeopardy. A guy like Fernando, even though he's been injury prone, he's younger, he can bounce back. But man, to see Manny doing what he's doing, Bogart's doing what he's doing, keep it up, man. You know, injuries are going to happen. I mean, you can get hurt. in the shower. See what the story on Freddie Freeman? He got hurt that surgically repaired ankle in the shower the other day. I don't know if he's going to play today for the Dodgers. They're wrapping up their series against Atlanta. Man, Atlanta can't get back home soon enough. Everything's gone wrong for them at this point in time. But the Padres stolen 3 bases so far.